New tonight, an incredible rescue after a car goes down a 50-foot embankment in Gaston County. Gastonia Fire posting these photos on Facebook just over an hour ago showing their rescue operation. They say a car fell down the embankment along the Dallas-Bessemer City Road. Crews set up a system and were able to rescue the patient. That person was taken to the hospital and is expected to recover.